Agent, hello, how have you been? I know that you've been busy. Am I sleeping? No, that's my clone. I'm not sleeping. What are you talking about? I've been doing well. I got recently back from a trip. I did a panel with a couple of our members to introduce our new group. So jet lagged and got sick. Aw, drink more water. Sleep more. Hold on. About to Steve? I mean say hi or what? Wake up, I'm awake. It's just my starting screen. I'm awake. I'm always starting out with scarf, aren't I? Hi. I was questioning why I would be sleeping when I start streaming, and then I was muted because I'm stupid. Your model is kawaii. Thank you. Speaking of models, I don't know if all of you have seen them. English. How do you even? I have new models. I have a tiny doll. You're not stupid. How do you know that, Dusties? I can be a tiny doll. I hate you, but you're a ghost. Can you even touch me? If you're a ghost, can you even touch me? Look, cat ears. Distraction tactics. Well, that's enough of the model. Let's go back. But you're a witch? Yeah, but I'm still in the physical realm. What do you think I am? I'm in the physical realm, but that is not the right button. Hello. Okay. Have you guys? I know that most of you probably know Corpse Party. Have you ever heard of Corpse Factory? Apparently it's made, I think it was made by the same people who made the Steam games about hiragana and katakana battles. I don't know. Psycho Bamboozle, which just exists in both. How do you know that? You have many witch friends? Yes, actually, so you've heard of it before? I've not heard of it. Is it scary? I don't know. It sounds scary. It sounds scary. Hi, Cress. It sounds scary, but I don't know. We'll play it to find out. No, don't worry, Chris. By the way, it has a... There was a title song, but I have to start up the game to add it to my stream, right? And I might have to restart the game to play the song again. So if you guys don't mind. It's psychological horror. Not actual horror. No jump scares. I heard of Corpse Party but never know what it is, so first time? No, we're not playing Corpse Party, we're playing Corpse Factory. It's different. But you should totally play Corpse Party though. Wait, let me find that. Let me turn off my music. Hydrate, stretch, posture check. I'm sitting straight. There we go. Music. Break my instant noodle dried up. How long have you left it there? I'm sure Corpse Party is a wholesome game about zombies in sick raves. If only. Corpse Party is a no-no for me. Why? Why? Nice song. Right. I watched it when I was too young. Now I'm traumatized. It just goes. I think I watched too much fucked up shit as a child. Nothing scares me. Face go goodbye. This is a one big piece. How do I eat this? Get a knife and fork. Eat it like a cake. For a person without eyes, it's corpses. Press. It's called Corpse Factory. I'm sure there's a corpse. That's the end of the stream. We're just going to listen to a corpse song. Not wrong. Not wrong. I have no idea what it is. She's crazy. And there's another corpse. Yandere? Maybe. That's why she has those crazy eyes, right? Alright. That's the song. Look, Corpse Factory. Or so it says. Ah, she cute. Now we know. Now we know Ta-chan's type. Give me a second. Okay. I went to turn on the what do you call it? The lighting. We are in the natural habitat of yandere and corpses. Not wrong. Hello, you. Hello, cat. Welcome. We're playing Corpse Factory. But not as cute as Syun. So what? No, Ta-chan, you're the cute one here. You went to the spirit realm just to turn on the lighting. No, I left my seat to turn on the lights. You know, turn on. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. we start off with bitches, alright? I know those bitches have been talking about me behind my back. They flash those fake smiles when I walk past. They wave half-heartedly and say things like, "Oh hi, Amy," or "You're the only one brave enough to pull off that look." Okay? They're all two-faced, lying assholes. I hate each and every one of them. Come back so I can poke you. No, too late. Too late. Syun stream is the only thing I watch in 1080p. What? Only my stream? No, no, no. You should watch everybody's stream in 1080p. No light challenge? Well, I wouldn't mind, but I wouldn't be scared anyways. Amano, Sachiko, Kurosawa. Just look at them. Everything about them is fake. Fake lips, fake nails, fake smiles, fake personalities. Look, I'll be the first to admit that I'm a fake bitch too. But even I know I'm not as bad as them. I'm not horrible to every person I meet, just the ones I don't like. Not for this game. The vibe isn't a lights off kind of vibe. Need Kia redeem? No Kias. Maybe we'll have a lights off challenge when we play the mortuary assistant. I want to play that game. It's coming out in August. Ugh, it's not fair that I have to work with them. I just wanted a part-time job, something breezy and casual. How was I supposed to know these delinquents would obsess over tormenting me? Amano is unbearable, but probably the least terrible of the three. She's a year younger than me and acts like she's some famous pop idol. But she's a dropout, just like me, working in this dead-end part-time job just so her parents don't kick her out of their house. She spends her evenings singing at underground bars and hanging out with shady talent agents who swear they can promote her and make her the next big pop star. She gets taken advantage of time and time again, but never seems to learn her lesson. I don't know if she's just stupid, or if she really thinks she's on the right track to becoming famous. Hey, you never know until you try. Maybe she is an idol. I mean, she has pink hair. Isn't that how usually idols look, right? I don't know. Signs of a yandere, 1 crazy, 2 corpse lover, 3 existential crisis. No, you need a number 4, somebody to obsess over. Equals idol. Yeah. Is that not how it works? Sachiko is the kind of straight-laced girl you see at every school, studying her ass off to earn her parents' approval. The type of girl that always has the best grades, but never really has any friends. She's the kind of girl that graduates. Then the reality of the real world knocks her on her ass, and she realizes she actually has no idea what she's doing, just like the rest of us. So she settles for the first crappy job she can find, and then suddenly it's 3 years later, and she's still slaving away for asshole managers just to make ends meet. Instead of being humbled by her station in life, Sachiko decides to take her anger out on everyone around her. I've seen her slap customers out of frustration. She slaps customers. Pink equals idol checks out? Yes. I relate to this. You relate to what, Sachiko? In order to be an idol, graduate school. I mean... Yes. Look, my heart? What's wrong, Cress? Oh, what happened? What's wrong with your heart? Rumor has it that she strangled our boss on one occasion. Okay? Okay? Apparently, he's too afraid to fire her now. I don't blame him. I'm afraid of her too. And then there's Kurosawa. I could write an entire blog on all the things I hate about her. She's pretty, but she's very aware of it. What's wrong with being aware that she's pretty? Grades don't matter. Grades don't matter indeed. Go see doctor, please, Crest danger. If your heart hurts, yes. Grades only matter if you're going to become like a doctor, you know, or engineer or lawyer, I guess. You're going to be okay, Crest. Maybe if a pretty girl, I don't know. Maybe if Crest gets some good looking ties, I don't know. What does Cress likes again? The big tree. She seems to have a new sugar daddy every few weeks. Some poor old fool that she strings along and milks dry. The big tree. The three jobs that your parents always want you to have. Good looking ties? Yeah. I mean, is ties what you like? Or is it boobs? I don't know. There's too many. She must be nearing... can't read. She must be nearing 30. But all her friends are still in senior high school. It's more than a little weird. They hang out around the train station, bullying homeless people and shoplifting from the convenience store. I'm pretty certain that she's done time once or twice. Okay? The three Yandere rifles. Crest likes them all? Why only have one when you can have them all? Kurosawa is just my pronunciation is... My reading skills is like in the negatives. Kurosawa is just an all-around terrible person. She makes Amano and Sachiko look like saints in comparison. Honestly, I couldn't ask for a worse group of co-workers. Finally, there's me. Okay? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Wait, 3 Yandere waifus? I thought Naruto was the MC. I have no idea. Okay, why are they making them all unlikable? To mess with you? I don't know. They all sound like bitches. Yahoo, yahoo, Eti, yahoo. Emi Katsuno, university dropout, part-time cashier, and up to my ears in debt. I live in a small apartment in a bad neighborhood just to keep my head above water. My apartment building is filled with deadbeats, loan sharks, junkies, perverts, you name it. By some miracle, I managed to snatch up the best apartment in the worst building. Although the place is nice, the rent is reasonable. It's not reasonably. It's questionably. Why did I read it as reasonably? The rent is questionably low. I'm fully expecting the landlord to wander in one day and demand more money. Or murder me. Okay, she is very pessimistic. Just hearing you say that is the upcoming of hentai. What? What do you mean by that? Look, make us hate them by showing us their assholes, not tell us. True. True. Plus, this is her personal opinion, right? I'm constantly worried about money, worried about my safety, worried about what the hell I'm supposed to be doing with my life. Okay. As if that wasn't bad enough, I have to work 4 days a week. You only have to work 4 days a week, but with the 3 worst girls I've ever met in my life. Today is no different from any other day. Amano greets me at the door, her disgustingly puffy and pouty lips pulled back in a half snarl, half smile. I can smell the sickly sweet scent of too much lip gloss from 10 feet away.
Oh, hi, Emmy. You're late again, you know.
She's not even smiling. She's not even smiling. She looks like she's dead tired. Bitch.
Yeah,
Girl.
sorry. Just let me past. I'll go clock in.
Girl. MC sees Amano for who she really is. Emmy is hot, but she's a bitch.
Whatever. Kurosawa wants to see you. Can you, like, just go see her?
She doesn't even look like she's wearing lip gloss.
Fine.
Amano walks off. I look around for Kurosawa. The stale stench of cigarette smoke eventually overwhelms the lingering scent of lip gloss in the air and leads me to her location.
You wanted me?
Why is she dressed so sloppily?
Katsuno, I need you to process a big refund. Don't mess it up, okay? It's for a regular customer.
Okay, ma'am.
I can do that. What am I refunding?
There's a bunch of shirts on the counter. Just ring them up and refund them for cash. You can leave the money in the envelope under the register.
Fine, I'll take care of it.
Thanks. I'm going for a smoke break.
She's going for a smoke break. I love blonde girls. Sleep deprived. Etty, when are you not sleep deprived? You know this VA? Ooh, I don't know any of them. Miss Boy's Ugu. Someone's down hard. I decide to clock in before processing the refund. I won't be paid for this shift if the company doesn't know I came into work. I go behind the counter and retrieve the sign-in booklet. I flip to today's date and fill in my details. Done and done. The shirts that Kurosawa mentioned are lying haphazardly over the counter. I pick them up and scan each one. They are not cheap. The first rings up to... It's not two, it's at. The first rings up at 11,000 yen, and the next is 13,000. There are 6 shirts all up, each one a little more expensive than the last. They don't look worn and the tags are intact. I'm supposed to ask for a receipt or proof of purchase before making a refund, but the customer is obviously not here. Besides, the request came directly from Kurosawa, my superior, so I can't exactly refuse. The refund goes through the system successfully and the cash drawer opens up. Etty sleeps in the morning, unhealth. Make sure to get more sleep. Yeah, make sure to get more sleep. Is Emmy gonna get blamed for the refund? Etty does work late after all, true. I bet no one else is clocked in. What? Then there's only you? How am I doing today? I am tired and I decided to play a game. That's why I'm playing a visual novel, because visual novel doesn't take much, energy. We have a creepy one, a smoker, blonde, normal, tsundere girl, perfect squad for yandere. Creepy one? Who's the creepy one? I count out the correct number of money in 10,000 yen bills. 10,000 yen bills. Then pop an elastic band around the cash and put it in an envelope. I also print a copy of the refund receipt and slip it in with the cash. I biased to the short hair one. Honestly, in the beginning, remember they had a song? Wasn't there a black-haired girl that's shown a lot in that song video? I thought that she's gonna be the MC, but I don't know. Maybe she'll appear later? Maybe it's multiple people's perspective? Did I hear yandere? Cool. Etty likes yandere, huh? Job done. I slide the envelope back under the register and lean against the counter. Surveying the store, I can see that there aren't any customers around. Yeah, clearly there's nobody around. It's still early in the morning after all. We don't usually get much business until around lunchtime. I hover around the register for a while, biting my nails and staring at the clock to pass time. Don't bite your nails! Maybe, but she has long hair, so maybe her hair got dyed with blood and become black? Kurosawa eventually returns from her smoke break. Half an hour must... That was bad pronunciation. Half an hour must have passed by now. Who does she think she is?
Finish that refund?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I did it just like you said.
Okay.
She's just casually okay. She rummages around underneath the cash register and pulls out the envelope stuffed with cash. She's so sloppy. Her fingers flick through it quickly, counting each note, and she nods as though satisfied.
Good work, Katsuno. I'll pass this on to the customer next time they come in.
No problem.
Anyway, I'll take over the cash register for a while. You want to go tidy up stock?
Yeah, okay.
Ami is like, whatever, yeah, okay, I'll do that. I'm not too bothered if Kurosawa wants to take over my register duties. It's boring standing around. I'd much rather be doing something than nothing. As I head toward a rack of untidy jackets, Sachiko bumps into me.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Sorry? Did she actually just apologize to someone? Sachiko? The customer abuser?
That's fine. You okay?
I haven't been sleeping real well. I'm just tired, that's all.
Is it bad that the first thing I notice is that she's fat?
Well, get some rest, I guess.
Thanks. Look, while I've got you here, I know I haven't really been easy to get along with lately. I've got my own personal issues, but that's no reason to take it out on you and the other girls.
I can't believe what I'm hearing here. Sachiko has had a change of heart?
So I'm resigning as of today. I don't deserve this job. I wanted to apologize and make sure there's no bad blood between us.
Her eyes look so unhealthy. Wholesome.
Sachiko, I don't know what to say. I never expected this from you.
Yeah.
If you're resigning, do you have another job lined up?
She looks so dead. She's gonna be the first to die? Oh
not
no.
yet, but I need to work on myself first. I have a lot to think about.
Well, I mean, as long as you're sure about this.
I am.
In that case, then thank you for apologizing. I forgive you.
Smug.
Thank you, Emmy. Well, until next time then.
Yeah. Until next time.
Sachiko takes her leave. I'm still a bit taken aback by her sudden personality change. Did I misjudge her from the start? Well, you were being a bitch. Maybe. No, that can't be it. She has a history of abusing customers and coworkers. No way I imagined all that. Regardless, I'm actually kind of glad she's trying to get a grip on her life. I hope everything works out for her. If she's resigning today, then I suppose the only two terrible co-workers left are Amano and Kurosawa. I glance at Amano, who is standing by the door waiting to greet customers. She has a vacant expression on her face like always. I then look toward the register where Kurosawa should have been standing. But she's not there. Didn't she offer to take over register duties from me? Where the hell did she disappear to? I wander behind the counter. The register doesn't look like it has been touched. Out of curiosity, I slide my hand around under the register. And the cash-stuffed envelope is gone. No sign of it. The receipt from the refund is lying on the floor. I bend down and pick it up. It's a standard refund receipt, stating the value of the transaction. My name is signed at the bottom since I was the one who processed it. Oh no. Oh no. The refunded money is gone and so is Kurosawa. Did she? No, she couldn't have. Surely she wouldn't have run off with the money. No one would be stupid enough to risk their job over that, would they?
There's Katsuno. You should go ask her about it.
Oh? Huh? Kurosawa is still here? She seemed to pop up from nowhere.
Katsuno, a word, if you please.
Oji-san. Ah, Hirota, the manager of the store. He normally spends his time in the office out back, so it's kind of unusual to see him here. What could he want with me?
Kurosawa was tending to the register when she noticed the system flagged a large refund as suspicious. Do you know anything about it?
I'm getting blamed for this? I mean, Emmy's getting
yeah,
blamed
I
for this?
processed a big refund this morning.
Is that so? Do you have the receipt?
Here.
I hand him the transaction receipt that is still between my fingers. He looks it over once, then twice, his eyebrows furrowing.
This is quite a large refund. No wonder the system flagged it. Did you get approval from Kurosawa before processing this?
She asked me to do it.
Kurosawa was the one who asked me to process it, sir. I never even spoke to the customer that it was intended for.
That's not true, Hirota. I don't know anything about this
He's
refund.
blaming. How dare you?
Wait, what?
Where is the refunded money now?
Well, I put it in an envelope underneath the register, but...
There's no money here, sir. She's lying to you.
How dare you?
Interesting. No money to be found. And Katsuno, you're the one who signed off on the refund. That makes you responsible.
How dare you?
Yeah, I did sign it, but...
You're going to have to tell the truth, Katsuno. Did you take the money? Don't make me get the police involved.
Get the police involved then.
Wait, hang on. Do you think I stole it? Kurosawa asked me to process the refund and leave the cash in an envelope.
Nonsense. That's simply irresponsible. It's not safe to leave cash out of the register.
My quick to make assumptions, Mr. Hirota. Yeah, I bet he just wants to get this over with. Where's the CCTV? Call the police then.
But
Hirota is in it. Oh no. Damn. I feel my stomach beginning to sink. What exactly is happening here?
Confess at once, Katsuno.
I know nothing.
I didn't steal the damn money! If anyone stole it, it was that bitch Kurosawa!
Oh, you call her a bitch out loud?
Enough! We're not going to stand here and argue about this like bickering school children.
Then call the police!
Sachiko!
Like a serpent slinking out of the shadows, Sachiko slides beside Hirota.
Yeah, Surata?
Oh?
Did you witness Katsuno take an envelope of cash from the register?
Oh?
Oh, yes, sir. Just this morning. She acted like she was processing a refund, then pocketed the cash. I meant to bring it to your attention sooner, but...
What the fuck? Sachiko, that bitch, she hasn't changed at all. She just sold me out. I managed to catch a glimpse of Kurosawa smirking at Sachiko. They nod in unison and giggle. What the fuck? Are they in this together? Are they throwing me under the bus just so they can steal some cash? I can't believe it. I'm so freaking angry.
There you have it. A witness to your crime. Kurosawa, if you would kindly call the police.
Call the damn police then.
yes, sir.
Wait just a minute!
Why are you so scared? You did nothing wrong. Just call the police. I scream louder than intended, but my blood is boiling and I can barely control myself.
Didn't steal any money. Why don't you check the security cameras, huh? You'll see that I'm innocent.
Well, if there's security cameras, then call the damn police.
Oh, you know those cameras haven't worked in months, right? I suppose nowadays they're mostly just for show.
What are the CCTVs for?
Of course. If Hirota really wants me to, I could go double check it just to be sure. Though, I think that would just be a waste of time.
I see how it is. So they knew they wouldn't be caught.
Thank you, but that won't be necessary, Kurosawa.
Screw you, old man. Kurosawa's eyes narrow as she gazes at me wickedly.
Amano, please show everybody what you found.
What the fuck?
You got it, boss.
I didn't even realize Amano was part of this discussion. He is staring at me disgustingly and slapping an envelope against her open palm.
Found this wad of cash in Katsuno's locker out back.
What the fuck? Guess we know her latest sugar daddy? You know what, you're right. I can feel the blood drain from my face. I haven't even been out the back today. Are they all in this against me? Did they plant evidence to get me in trouble?
Lying! I haven't even had time to go out back today!
The more agitated you are, the more suspicious you will look.
I mean, what do you want me to say? You think the cash just appeared out of nowhere?
It would seem all the evidence is against you, Katsuno.
Oh, fine.
Since we located the money, I won't have you arrested. But you will not step foot in this store ever again. Do I make myself clear?
Screw you and your weird-looking shirt
You're
anyway.
fired. And I will make sure you never work in any of our stores again.
I'm speechless. I can't even process my thoughts. The quiet giggling and snickering of Kurosawa, Sachiko, and Amano buzzes in my ears until my skull feels like it's going to burst. Hirota grabs my shoulder and tries to lead me outside, but I jerk away and stumble backward. My back slams into the glass window at the front of the store. Thankfully, the glass doesn't shatter, but I can immediately feel a bruise forming. You're so weak. How did that form a bruise? You're so weak. That's a win, actually. Yeah, just get a new job. I push myself forward, regain my balance, and duck toward the sliding door.
See you around, Emmy. Oh well, I guess not, hey?
Bitch. I blink tears out of my eyes as I dash through the store's front door. You know, if it was me, I would have just forced them to call the police anyway. I didn't steal shit. I won't care. My anger and fear and anxiety get the better of me, and there's no bin. And it's a good 5 or 10 minutes before I realize that I've been running aimlessly through the shopping mall. I reach a hand to my eyes to wipe away the moisture and take a deep breath. I look around, trying to get my bearings. The escalators. At least I know where I am. I need to sit down and compose myself. If I don't calm down, I might be tempted to return to the store and start punching those three absolute can't read absolute assholes. With my head down, I blindly charge toward a small sitting area.
Watch out!
Who's that? I collide headfirst with somebody in front of me. Without thinking, I scream out in anger.
Watch where you're going!
Oh no.
Sorry.
Another blonde girl? Wait, this girl. I know her from somewhere.
Katsuno? Is that you?
Huh? I know you.
Pikami!
Have we met?
Pikami!
Yes, of course. We graduated from senior high school together. Remember?
I'm not cattle enough to be Pikami.
Did we?
Senior high school was more than a year ago. Feels like a different lifetime. How does she expect me to remember that?
Maybe. Yeah, you're Sato, right?
Aoi Sato?
Aoi Sato.
That's me. You do remember.
Well, kinda. Sorry. I've had a crappy day. I just got fired, so I'm not thinking straight.
You got fired. I'm really sorry. You bumped into me pretty hard. Are you hurt?
I think you're the one who will be more hurt than me.
I'm fine.
Oi is rubbing her arm tenderly. I figure I must have injured her, but I'm not. But I'm really not in the mood to stand here and apologize to some old acquaintance. Hey, you bumped into her. At least
I have
apologize.
to go. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I push past Oi. Unexpectedly, the shy and spineless girl grabs my arm and stops me from leaving. Her grip is surprisingly strong.
Katsuno, you said that you just got fired. Is that true?
Why would I lie about it?
Wait, yeah, I'm pissed off about it.
Tell me what happened.
Why are you so interested?
I just thought maybe I could help is all.
Whatever. You can't help. Some bitch set me up. She stole a bunch of money and made me take the fall.
Well, technically, she planted the money in your locker, so she didn't steal it.
I see.
Are we done here? Can I leave now?
Sorry for keeping you.
Yeah, okay.
You're kind of a bitch. Not gonna lie. Once again, I turn to leave, but always Nate's words manage to catch my interest.
You know, if someone got you fired, there is a way you could get revenge.
How will you know about it? Revenge? What is this girl on about? Does she have some way for me to get back at Kurosawa? Why is it only Kurosawa? The three of them acted against you. What am I thinking? I can't even step foot back in the store. My chance to get any kind of justice just doesn't exist.
Revenge? What the hell are you talking about?
Never mind. I shouldn't have said anything.
Is it about corpse factory? Are you gonna make them join a factory that deals with corpses?
Hell no. You're not going cold on me now. Tell me what you meant.
Curses are out of the question.
Oh, okay. But
Poison
let's
them.
talk quietly.
Poison them. Hello, Bobork.
There may be a way for you to get back at whoever got you fired. Have you heard the rumors of Corpse Girl's website?
Corpse Girl? What is this, Jikoku Shoujo?
Corpse Girl? Who is that? Sounds like some death metal band.
Death metal band called Corpse Girl? Oi ignores my comment and continues on with her
They
speech.
say that if you visit Corpse Girl's website, you can request a death.
What is this, Jikoku Shoujo? Request a death? What is this girl ranting about? Corpse Girl, also known as Dead Body.
Hang on, start over. I'm
I'm completely lost.
Visit the website, type out the name of the person you want to send to hell, and you can send them to hell by sacrificing your own soul as well. Jikoku Shoujo. What? Aoi frowns, a look of annoyance on her face.
Say somebody wrongs you and you want to get revenge on them.
But that's only one. Three. It was three against me.
Go on.
Rumors state that you can visit Corpse Girl's website and fill out a form in order to request a specific person's death.
Have a book if you want as well. Death Note.
This corpse girl. Is she, like, a hitman or something?
No one knows the truth. All I know is that her victims always receive a photo of their own corpse before they die.
Is that why it's called Corpse Factory?
How is that possible?
I don't know. I've been wanting to use the website for some time. There's somebody that I'd be happier without. But I'm not brave enough to go through with it.
Is it me? Is it Amy? Do you want to kill Amy? They clone you first, then kill you? Oh my god. Infinite corpses?
Still, I want to know if the rumors are true. If you use the website, you could tell me if it works or not.
Right.
This whole thing sounds sketchy. Risky. Are the police gonna come get me if I go on this website?
I've got no idea.
How do you know about this website in the first place?
Well, thanks, I guess.
Aoi doesn't make a further attempt to stop me when I turn on my heel and walk away. I don't know what to make of her suggestion. Can such a website even exist? The ability to request a death just sounds so unbelievable. I mean, Hitman does that, right? And yet, a boiling anger makes her wanna do it. I find myself unable to get the possibilities out of my mind as I make my way toward the train station. Corpse Girl, a website tailored for revenge. I could dub in Kurosawa Sachiko Amano. If I could remain anonymous, then no matter what happens, whatever fate befalls those girls, it couldn't be traced back to me. I start to wonder if ordering the deaths of a few girls simply because they got me fired is a little extreme. Although they're not exactly saints, they're closer to human garbage more than anything else. They've always been hostile toward me. I'd probably be doing the world a favor if I had them all killed. No, they're hostile towards you, so you're only doing yourself a favor. It is extreme. It sure is extreme. If they screwed me over without a second thought, who knows what they might do to their next unsuspecting victim. I don't know, I think they just don't like you. Yeah, killing all three of them is the right thing to do. Removing them from the planet will prevent them from hurting anyone else. You're delusional. My heart begins to race. Why is it that the pretty girls are always the delusional ones? You ever thought about that? The trip back to my apartment is boring. The train carriage is nearly empty, save for a few junior high school boys and a couple of women in business attire. I have a few seats all to myself, so I sprawl out and check my phone for messages. When I feel confident that no one in the carriage... One day I'll be able to read, right? No one in the carriage, whatever. Oh my god. It's watching me. I decide to search for Corpse Girl's website on my phone. How do you even search for Corpse Girl's website? Aoi didn't even give you the website. Carriage. I don't exactly know how easy it will be to find. Maybe I should have asked Aoi for the address. Yeah, maybe you should. Well, a quick search shouldn't be too hard. I began to type. She's suddenly not speaking. Corpse Girl's website. A few results pop up on my screen, but none seem relevant. There are links to funeral services and anime fan sites, but nothing really matches what I'm looking for. Anime fan sites? Called Corpse Girl? Maybe this was a bad idea. I should probably delete my search history.
Maybe just one more search.
And then she's talking again. She is in the carriage.
Corpse girl. Request. Death.
Uh-huh. My phone seems to lag for a few seconds as the search is submitted. Then, a fresh list of links appears. The top result catches my eye immediately.
Corpse girl. Revenge at your fingertips.
Right. This must be it. I click the link and the website loads immediately. What the hell? It's not even a freaky website. It's not even a freaky website. Requested that I fill out your victim's information and upload a photo of them. Your victim will receive a photo of their own corpse shortly before they die. Watch out, don't be an idiot and enter something. The art though is really good. I know, right? The art's really pretty. I don't know about the story yet. It's too early to tell. The website is simple. There's a freaky little dancing girl at the top of the screen who looks too happy to belong on such a site. The whole site is really basic. A small blurb of text offers instructions.
Request a death. Fill out your victim's information and upload a photo of them. Your victim will receive a photo of their own corpse shortly before they die. Watch out. Don't be an idiot and enter your own information or you will be cursed.
That's a curse.
Is this site actually for real?
I start to wonder if I should go through with this. There's very little useful information on the site. I mean, it does say request a death, but come on, is someone actually going to go out and kill the person I choose? And how on earth can someone receive a photo of their own corpse before they're actually dead? That just doesn't make any sense. My heart suddenly skips a bit, and I nearly drop my phone when it buzzes in.
Thank God. It's just a text message.
Kind of reminds me of one that's called an unknown number. That's never a good thing. Wait a minute. There's a photo attachment. Who would be sending me a photo from an unknown number? Am I going to receive a photo of my corpse? Is Emmy gonna die? My curiosity gets the better of me and I open the message. Oh no, it was Kurosawa. Alright, she's not dying yet. She's not dying yet. Kurosawa, you freaking bitch. I knew it. I knew she set me up. And Amano and Sachiko were in on it too. They made me process a fake refund to get cash out of the register so that my name would be on the transaction. And all for what? A bit of cash they'd have to split 3 ways? Kurosawa died. A fistful of yen? Money.
Kurosawa, I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
I think this girl has anger issues. A few of the junior high school boys nearby look at me with worried expressions, but I don't give a damn. Calm down, yeah. Boys, don't look at her. Just treat her as a Yankee. Don't look at her. I'm angry. I'm furious. Kurosawa is going to pay. I close Kurosawa's message and return to Corpse Girl's website. It's clear what has to be done. I'm going to request Kurosawa's death. I read the website's instructions one more time to make sure I haven't missed anything important.
Enter the victim's phone number. Upload a photo of the victim.
You know, this is very convenient that she just sent me a photo of herself with the wad of cash. She's going crazy on the train. Very, very convenient. I can't believe it. Kurosawa just signed her own death sentence. There's no even in there. What am I reading? She sent me a photo of herself and her phone number was included with the message. You don't even have... You've been working with them for so long and you don't even have their contact numbers? I fill in the phone number and upload the photo, my hands trembling the whole time. My thumb hovers over the submit button. I feel a chill down my spine. My face turns pale and I immediately feel cold and clammy. Is Kurosawa really going to die if I use this website? Or is this all a sick hoax? I run through the possible outcomes in my head. First possibility, nothing happens and Kurosawa is none the wiser. Second possibility, Kurosawa gets pranked by whoever is running this website. Maybe the administrator gets a kick from tormenting people. Kurosawa might just receive some spam text or something like that. Third possibility, Kurosawa dies. She gets murdered. Or some elaborate scheme is concocted to make her die accidentally. My lips curl into a frenzied smile. I like the third possibility the most. She's crazy. Cress, why do you like the crazy girl? Why do you like the crazy girl? I slam my thumb down and smash the submit button. See, I told you, the beautiful girls are always the craziest. What the hell? Prepare for the end, Kurosawa. Okay. Or RMM. I think you should chill. You need to relax a little. When I get home, I can barely contain my nervousness. Still cute. I'm shaking as I open the door to my apartment. It's okay. That's a nice looking apartment though. By the time I walk through the door, the sun has just started to set behind the backdrop of the city. Even though it's not dark yet, I'm feeling physically and mentally drained. The drama at work this morning, the taunting laugh of Kurosawa, I feel exhausted, like I just want to crawl into bed and sleep. Home goals, I know right? Why is her home so nice? Despite my dipping energy levels, I can't extinguish the burning question flickering within my mind like a candle flame. How will I know when or if Kurosawa is dead? Will Corpse Girl's website notify me? No, of course not. I didn't give any of my personal information to the site. The entire thing was anonymous. Why do I feel like the art swipe doesn't match? It looks more like a dating sim. Maybe... Hey, you don't know. Maybe we get to date someone. Alright. And it's not like I can visit the store tomorrow and see if she comes into work. I'll be kicked out as soon as I show my face. Everything about this is 10 out of 10. So what do?
That's it.
Noise. Noise. Maybe we start dating corpses, maybe? I whip my phone out of my purse and open Noise, a social network media. Media? There's no media. Social network app that all my coworkers are connected to. Finally, a visual that's not about dating but looks like it's about dating. Kurosawa, Sachiko, Amano, and I are all in this group chat labeled Work Life. Okay? We use the chat to swap shifts with each other and complain about the boss. Okay? Just as I was hoping, I haven't been kicked out from the group yet. I swipe through the list of chat members and tap on Kurosawa's profile. You have to swipe through the list of chat members when there's only 4? Last online 1 hour ago. Perfect. If I use this app, I can keep an eye on when Kurosawa is active. She only has to be using her phone for noise to detect that she's online. She doesn't necessarily have to be using... Wait. She only has to be... Oh, she only has to use her phone for noise to detect she's online. Okay. I read that wrong and my brain was confused. You've been playing the wrong visual novels then, Cress. The only visual novel I've played is Necropara. Do you make them bounce? It's the best way I can think of to monitor if she's still alive or not. It will do for now at least. Okay. I wonder why Kurosawa sent me that photo of herself via a regular text message instead of through noise. 100% bounce, yes. Maybe she thought she could be busted for it if someone got into her noise profile. Who knows what that girl was thinking. Regardless, I'm thankful she made such a stupid mistake. I wouldn't have obtained her phone number if she had decided to message me through Noise instead. After all, Noise is strictly an online service. No need for phone numbers, okay? Right? Come to think of it, where did she get my phone number from? From Hirota, right? The old man? Well, no matter. It works out in the end. I'm starting to read worse and worse. I slump down on the couch in front of the TV and keep my phone firmly gripped in one hand, my knuckles whitening. I start to bite the fingernails on my other hand out of anxiety. Don't do that! Stop it! In an attempt to distract myself, I switch the TV on and stream some stupid reality shows. The distraction hardly works, and I find myself instinctively glancing at my phone every couple of minutes, waiting for any kind of update on Kurosawa's online status. She even bites her nails. Is that what you like in a girl? The evening passes slowly. Right. You can't see, but it says Saturday. It says Saturday. I do that? Oh no, don't bite your nails. It's not good. Sunlight streams through the open curtains and I startle. Did I fall asleep on the couch? I wipe my mouth with my sleeve, cleaning off a trickle of drool from my chin. My phone is still in one hand and I quickly check it. I tap the fingerprint-smeared screen, but it's not responding. The battery died. I must have fallen asleep and left the screen on all night. I race toward my charger and plug it in, anxiously waiting for just enough energy to turn the phone screen back on. After what seems like an eternity, the phone comes to life. I catch a glimpse of the clock as I swipe the lock screen away. 6:34 a.m. Wonder if she used the website? Bites nails? Ta-chan learning something new. I open up Noise as quickly as I can and flick through to Kurosawa's profile. This profile is private. You are not connected to this person.
Damn it, she blocked me!
Well, I frantically navigate to the group chat only to find that I've been kicked out.
Damn it!
What do you think? You've been fired. What can I do now? I've got no way of knowing whether Kurosawa is still alive. I slam my phone down in frustration and it vibrates in retaliation.
Huh? Another text message.
I blink a couple of times. Who would be texting me at this hour? It might be Kurosawa again, trying to rub my face in her victory. Well, if that's the case, at least I would know that she's still alive. I hesitantly pick my phone up again and open the message. It vibrates in retaliation, lol. Yeah. There's no text, just a photo attachment. Uh-oh, she's dead, yo. Oh, Ta-chan, you got your Kia, Ta-chan.
What the hell is this?
Well, she blocked the month. Must be Aoi, right? I nearly dropped my phone in terror. The Kia doesn't have to come from me, right, Ta-chan? It just has to come from somebody, right? A photo of a dead body, twisted, crumpled, like it has fallen from a great height. It's not a splatter, it's a spatter. A spatter of blood is flecked across the grass. Flecked? I think it's flecked. I don't know. 3 out of 10 cause not Syun. Well. Tough crowd, Emmy, tough crowd. It's hard to make out the details of the person. Pretty blonde hair, familiar clothes, smudged makeup. Wait. So she died without changing her clothes at all? Tough crowd of one, indeed. This dead body. Is it supposed to be me? There can be no mistaking it. Without a doubt, this is a picture of my own corpse. I shriek again, unable to process what I'm seeing. I'm so entranced by the battered corpse that it takes me a minute to notice the timestamp in the corner of the photo. It's today's date, but Something's off. The time says 7:28 a.m. This kind of reminds me of one missed call too. Do you know what one missed call is? That's about an hour from now. This guy, I look good here, even as a corpse. I shiver involuntarily and feel the sickening sensation of bile rising in my throat. No? Press is sad. What is that? One Missed Call, not the American remake by the way. One Missed Call has like three movies. I think it was based on a novel that was made into a manga and then that was made into a movie. And it has 3 parts. And basically you get a phone call from your own number. Right? You get a phone call from your own number, and when you pick it up, you basically hear the last things you say before you die. The like 7 days thing. You could say it's somewhat similar to that, but you hear the last thing you say before you die, and then when you check the voicemail, it will leave a voicemail, and when you check the voicemail, it will tell you the date and time of which you die, which is something similar to this because it's showing the date and time and it's showing how she dies, even though it's not sound, it's a picture.
This photo. Is this a prediction of my death?
You're gonna die, Emmy. Press is gonna
Am
cry.
I going to die within the hour?
Yes. And then the truth hits me harder than my face hit the ground in this grisly photo. What is this? what is this supposed to be pun thing? Scary, I got a phone call from my old number. Oh no, Ta-chan. Do you get a voicemail? Do you get a voicemail? When you request a death on Corpse Girl's website, your victim receives a photo of their own corpse before they die. She even likes puns. Wholesome if you died happy. I forgot that my delivery address still has the old number. It's still the old number? Damn. Before they die. I can't look at it anymore. I throw my phone to the side and curl up on the floor. Did Corpse Girl send this to me? And how? How did somebody get a photo of my corpse? A photo that is seemingly from the future. Did you not question the angle of where the photo is taken from? Because that angle is definitely not taken from like a human. It could be taken from a drone. It's impossible. It has to be a hoax. Some trick. Some psycho tormenting me. Is even the wrong panties? How dare they? You didn't see panties, Lion? You couldn't see panties.
That's all it is. Someone is messing with me. Probably Kurosawa.
I get up off the floor and stumble around. I'm kind of lightheaded and unbalanced. And my stomach feels queasy, ready to launch its contents through my throat at any second. Did Kurosawa and Emmy send the photos to the website at the same time? I feel like Emmy is cursed by Aoi. I don't know why. Get off. Shh. I can't read. I blindly reach around for my phone and finally grasp it with near-frozen fingers. I have my reasons. Release the third eye. No. They're just 2D pictures. They don't have panties. They don't need panties. There's nothing inside. The phone number that sent the photo is an unknown number, but the digits don't match the number that Kurosawa texted me from yesterday. It's a corpse as well? Yes. So it's unlikely this came from her. Bizarrely, the phone number is kind of weird. There are more digits than should be possible. I try to count them, but stumble a few times in confusion. You count the amount of numbers? I eventually conclude the number has 18 digits. Way too many. In addition, the phone number seems to repeat digits a lot. 666 33 666 22 666 44 666. That's a lot of sixes. Heya. It seems too strange to be real. Is it possible to fake a phone number? By the way, right? By the way, right? She stumbled a few. I know that she just saw a picture of her own corpse, so she's probably like, "Oh my god, it's my corpse" and all that jazz. But that was not a difficult number to count, was it? It's my cousin's number. Something interesting catches my attention. Even though the caller ID doesn't recognize the number, it has data on the origin of the number. Tokyo, Japan, my very own city. She lives in Tokyo. I was going to say Japan, but of course she lives in Japan. She lives in Tokyo. No wonder her rent is high, you know? Perhaps the sender of the photo can mask their number, but can't hide their location. Maybe the sender is right behind you. You'll never know. You'll never know. This gives me an idea, and I decide to get to the bottom of the situation despite my head throbbing and my stomach needing to be emptied. I punch the phone number into a search engine, along with the keyword Tokyo. One result. Okay? The link points to a popular discussion board. Noise Channel. Nice naming. It's an anonymous board where users can talk about almost anything. And no big surprise, it's owned and operated by the very same company behind the Noise app I use on my phone. I tap the link and get taken to a discussion topic from less than a week ago. I quickly read through it. Twitter, I knew it. I thought it would be more like Reddit, Reddit. Topic. Strange photo from unknown number. Hey, so today I got a strange gore photo from a number I don't have in my contacts. Not sure what the deal is. It was gross though. Wondering if any hackers, why is it spelled that way, can trace the number or something. 4chan probably? It's 666-33, 666-22, 666-44, 666. Seems like Tokyo area. I'm in Osaka. Okay, thanks in advance. The topic has only one reply. I'm not gonna read that again. You got this too? Was the gore photo a picture of yourself? I'm worried. Received a similar pic from the same number. Thinking about contacting the police. Not sure if I'm overreacting. I don't know, if you get a picture of like your own corpse, maybe you should contact the police. And that's it. The end of the discussion. Neither poster followed up on the conversation because they died within the hour.
That's all?
That didn't give me anything to go on, except now I know that at least 2 other people have received bloody photos of themselves. I wonder if those photos were as extreme as the one I received. What happened to those 2 posters? It didn't say those, it said these 2 posters. Why didn't they continue the discussion? I hope it's a ghost. I hope it's a vengeful ghost, just like Sachiko. Corpse party. I feel myself beginning to sweat. My body is going from cold to hot and back again several times a minute. It feels like I have a fever, but I know... Banana! It's Dango! Hello, Dango! Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hi. I can't wave to you. I'll shake my head at you. It feels like I have a fever, but I know it's just stress tearing me up. I checked the time. It's 6:59 a.m. About half an hour until the time printed on the photo. I take a deep breath and the doorbell buzzes. I'm your baby? Thank you. I'm somebody's baby. Instead of a mom, I'm a baby now. You're cute like a baby? I don't think I am. I freeze in place, unsure whether I should answer the door. In the sketchy apartment building, it's a risk to answer the door on any given day before even taking into consideration that some psycho just texted me a photo of my own corpse. Hey, it does not look like a sketchy apartment building. I am technically older than you two, only a year, I think, if I remember right. Well, 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 you know, that doesn't make me a baby, right? It's only 1 year older, technically. Hugs? You want hugs? Uh, you can have a puppet. I tiptoe toward the door on stiff legs and gaze through the peephole. There's no one there. Okay. The ghost is behind you. Look behind you. I breathe a sigh of relief. Maybe I'm just on edge, and the doorbell echoed from someone else's apartment. Besides, I don't know of anyone who will visit me unannounced, especially this early in the morning. I slump to the floor, my back sliding down the door as I come to rest on the carpet. My legs split out haphazardly in front of me. It's not about age, it's about respect and power. You win. I've had enough fear for one day. I have to just believe this whole thing is a hoax. It's probably karma for trying to get revenge on Kurosawa. Yeah, that's it. Karma. The doorbell rings again and I scream in shock, my head slamming back against the door I was resting against. Ouch. I jump to my feet and ignore the peephole, this time simply swinging the door wide open. I don't think that's such a great idea. A gust of chilly morning air sweeps into my apartment and I shut my eyes tightly against the sudden cold. My messy hair tangles in the wind and obscures my vision when I open my eyes. Quickly, I sweep the hair out of my face and look around. There's no one here except... What the hell is that? A metal trolley is blocking the walkway in front of my door. A stark white bag about the size of a human body rests atop the trolley. My heart begins to race as I immediately recognize what this is. On TV, they always show these trolleys used in morgues to cart dead bodies around. Dead bodies. You saw a video of this game? Nice. I have not seen anything about this game. Kurosawa, stop hiding in the bag. Yeah. I retch and heave in the doorway until nothing is left inside my belly except the stinging stomach acid that threatens to burn through its fleshy container. Alright? The stench wafting from the trolley is overwhelming. Okay? Pinching my nostrils closed does little more than trap the horrific odor inside my own skull, and I gag and splutter involuntarily. Oh my god, my hand reaches forward as though controlled by some being other than myself. Is she going to open the bag? Or she's already vomiting from it? I was looking at visual novels the other day and I saw this one. I see. That's one way to describe my reading skills. Describe gastric pain. I'm too broke for some of these visual novels though. This one wasn't that expensive, I don't think. I got it. Was it like $18? I think it was like 18 bucks. I can't pull it back, and I can't prevent my fingers from grasping the zipper tag attached to the front of the body bag. I unzip the bag. Oh, it's not even Kurosawa! It's myself! It's reasonable price-wise, right? And there I am, a wretched... Oh. My reading skills. A wretched corpse exposed to the day's first rays of sunlight. I stand here in the doorway as I lay there atop the trolley, simultaneously alive and dead, but more dead than alive in both bodies. Okay? The bruising on my face is horrific, and I reach a stiff finger to my own lips. My living lips, tracing the outline of the bruise I see before me. There's no pain where the bruise should be, and I breathe a sigh of relief. But why would there be any pain if I'm already dead? To feel pain would be absurd. And then I would really have to start worrying. That isn't bad. I kept seeing $40 visual novels and it hurt my feelings. Those are expensive. What's going to happen to the original? No idea. Maybe you, you know, Crest. Maybe you bring the corpse back to your house. Pretend to be dead. It always works. I wonder how I died. Did I fall from a great height? Did somebody hit me with a car? Did I collapse from some internal reason? Perhaps from organ failure or some undiagnosed sickness. Maybe I didn't die and the corpse in front of me is alive, living and breathing just as I do while standing in front of myself. Maybe this is all a prank I've put on myself, dying just as a joke, but never really dying. Always living until the point I actually die and it's no longer a prank. My head is splitting. I can't think straight. All the thoughts in my mind are jumbled. The meanings behind unspoken words disappearing behind foggy clouds inside my shattered skull. To clear my head, it didn't say walk, it says step. I step around my corpse and stand by the walkways whirling. Okay, is she going to just jump off by herself? It's the gastric pain, that's how you died, I mean. Wife! It's Cherry! Hello, wife. Hello, my wife. Wait. Cherry, it's 11:32 p.m. for me. That means it's really late for you. Why are you awake? I'm on the 4th floor of the apartment building. There are 2 floors above me, so I could go higher if I wish. But I'm pretty sure a leap from here will be enough to render my living body identical to that of the corpse on the trolley. At this point in time, there exist 2 versions of Ami Katsuno. One is living, and it's me, and the other is dead, but it's also me. I can choose now to be alive or dead, or be dead and dead, but I cannot choose to be alive and alive. It's 1:33 a.m. Yeah. I was doing assignments. Oh, I see. It's rather late, is it not, dear? I am about to sleep now, but I wanted to greet my wife first. Thank you for greeting me after finishing your assignments. Like you know, literally checking on your wife after you finish your work. You better sleep well. You better sleep well, or else. Or else. So even if I choose to be alive and dead, I'll still only be half alive. But choosing dead and dead is nice and clean, absolute, and indisputably solid state of existence. Yes, I will. Good night, Cherry. Sleep well. Sleep well. Oh, also, Dango, thank you for the resub. I forgot to say that, didn't I? I definitely did not say that. I don't remember saying that. I don't remember saying that at all. I gripped the cold steel handrail and leaned over the walkway, my hair whipping against my face, thanks to the relentless wind. Okay, 4 stories below me is a small courtyard, paved with concrete and decorated with the occasional shrub or flower bed. May you dream of ghosts. I'm happy to hear you're one of my favorite people. Oh, thank you! Thank you. I'm glad you like me that much. I'm really glad you like me that much. I missed the concrete by about 2 feet. Dirt sprays up into the air as my nose is crushed under my own body weight. So she did jump by herself. I think about the photo Kurosawa sent me with a smug smile and her hands full of stolen money. My teeth grind into my tongue and sever it, but it doesn't manage to escape my closed mouth. My mind wanders and settles on Corpse Girl's website. What was that all about anyway? As far as I know, nothing happened when I submitted Kurosawa's details. Haha, maybe Kurosawa found the website as well and submitted my details first. I guess Corpse Girl got me. Well played, Kurosawa. I think I can taste blood in my mouth, but it might just be a memory from some other point in my lifetime. A blinking light from a nearby parked car kind of irritates me. But then my vision turns blue or black, and my only concern is how I'll never truly know what. So, okay, so no comments. Alright. Questioning? I'm questioning, but okay. I'm questioning, but okay. We literally had a compliment contest when we did our collab. True. Oh, it was just a prologue. Why though? Oh, so she did submit the info. I guess it's a curse for curse thing. Yeah, kind of like Jikoku Shoujo, right? Noriko Kurosawa. Okay, we get to see Kurosawa now. I still don't get why she committed. I can't say that on. I don't think I can say that on Twitch, so we don't know why she unalived herself. I don't know either. It's not even getting killed by ghosts or anything, she just unalived herself. I've always liked the shape of my eyes. Okay, I can be critical about other parts of my body, but I'll never complain about my eyes. Committed go to heaven. With or without makeup, I think they look great. Okay. Mother used to tell me I inherited her eyes, and my big sister inherited father's eyes. To be honest, I don't see any of father's features in myself or my sister, but I do agree that my eyes are exact replicas of mother's. Mother doesn't see too well anymore, and that might be something I have to also worry about in the future. But for now, my eyes are perfect, and I couldn't be happier with them. I wear eyeshadow and eyeliner to bring out my best features. Some people tell me I use too much makeup, that I tend to overdo it and make myself look intimidating. Who cares? If she likes it, then she likes it. But I don't really care. I mostly like the way I look, and honestly, how many people can claim the same? Today's morning ritual is the same as any other workday. I'm a slave to the wage, and I'm not proud of it. Call me a corporate sellout, but I can't survive without money. Me neither. My alarm goes off at 6 AM. The shower is running by 6:05. And I'm dry and dressed by 6:15. Oh my gosh, she only takes a 10-minute shower? Darn she hot. Okay, now we have Tachan's favorite. I skip breakfast because I'm washing my figure and spend until 6:30 AM working on my makeup. She only spends 15 minutes on her makeup? I thought people spend a lot more time. I'm out of my cramped shoebox apartment by 6:45 AM. Sometimes I catch my neighbor returning home from his overnight shift, and if so, I exchange simple pleasantries with him and continue on my way. 10-minute shower is long, but she has long hair. Long hair usually takes like a long time to wash. Today, there is no sign of my neighbor, so I don't slow down as I descend the stairs and exit the building. Hitting the convenience store for a can of coffee saps another few minutes from each day. I prefer sweet milk coffees, but every now and then I'm in the mood for rich black coffee. Regardless, I never start the day without it. I don't always need the energy boost, but it helps to stop my stomach growling. She has a good grasp of time, I know, right? It's like all planned out. It's a milk coffee kind of day, so I pay for my favorite brand and get out of the store in no time. The canned coffee dives into my handbag as I continue on my way. The train station is always busy in the morning. It's usually a struggle to navigate my way to the correct platform in time for the 7:12 AM train. Today is no different. However, I always make it in time because my routine has been perfected over the last few months. She has a routine. I board the train bound for Shinjuku. Cursory glance reveals there are no empty seats, so I push through the throng of bodies and stand against the carriage wall. Whenever there are seats available, I like to sit and read, but it's much more common to have to stand and stare at my phone screen like almost everyone else. When I do read, I read the classics. Stoker, Lovecraft, Poe, horror, Western horror at that is my favorite genre. And of course, faithful translations into Japanese are as good as it gets. My English isn't nearly strong enough to read these novels in their original language. If I'm stuck staring at my phone screen, I like to stalk people online. acquaintances, or the few friends I have, lead such boring lives, okay? This Kurosawa, yeah. They post about the most mundane topics all day, every day, acting like they'll shrivel up and die unless they get the attention they seek. I find their dull, tedious lives simply fascinating. From behind the safety of a glass veil, I can fulfill my voyeuristic fetishes. She called herself out and consume as much pointless information as I desire. Knowing every mundane tidbit of people's daily lives turned me on. Okay? Alright. This morning is the same as any other. I stare down at the phone held in my frail hand. My fingers move of their own accord, scrolling and tapping against the backlit display, pausing, pondering, pouncing on any post or picture that my pupils haven't yet consumed. Standing in the train carriage, filled to the gills with people, I can't help but feel my face getting flushed and my steamy breath escaping my lips. Oh, okay? Fuck. I digest post after post, photo after photo, memorizing the comings and goings of every single person on my noise activity feed. Description slow. Calm down. I catch my breathing getting heavier, my gasps becoming short and sharp. Right. Ray went to the dentist yesterday for a root canal. Mizuno shared some photos from her international vacation. Kawahara objects to owning pets and thinks all animals should be free. Oh my gosh, how steamy and hot does this make me? I'm sorry. My cheeks glow crimson. My chest begins rising and falling quickly. I clutch the collar of my shirt, knuckles whitening, knees shaking. Oh my god. A few people in the carriage start to move away from me, but I barely notice them. My fingers keep scrolling and I hit the jackpot. I hit the jackpot, guys. A new post from a co-worker at my office. Tomoe Watanabe. She's a gal girl, the type with a heavy fake tan, bleached blonde hair, and questionable clothes. She's literally a warrior. I didn't know warriors was this. Me neither. I learn something new every day. Who's Tomoe? Don't know. I hate her, but I love her post. This morning's update reads, okay? What the fuck is that post? Tomomo, who talks like this? Just found these corpse girl website. Such fake bull. Waiting to meet a bitch to try it on. Okay. Tomoe just discovered Corpse Girl's website, huh? I feel a slight squeal trying to escape from my throat as my legs threaten to buckle underneath me. What? What is this? Calm down, girl. You sure that the same Syun? Hey, it didn't say it's for adults or that it has like anything in it. I don't know. I can't take the excitement anymore. I have to force my phone from my hands and bury it at the bottom of my handbag. Deep breaths, Noriko. Deep breaths. I need to calm down and control myself. Composure is key. Are you sure? I'm never sure. I close my eyes and let a cool breath of air whistle through my slightly parted lips. Okay. Feeling a little calmer, and no longer ready to explode, I analyzed this information I just read. Oh my god. I just thought of something, right? You know, people can literally get her hot and steamy just by whispering. Just by whispering things that's going on with other people? What the? What? What in the world? I didn't know waterism is this. Let me just rub my eyes because my eyes is starting to do the thing it usually does again. God. Jesus. I didn't know she was so desperate. I don't know. So this is my view on anyone who likes voyeurism now. I know, right? She monologues like erotica literature. Might be easy for her, huh? It must be easy for her partner. You know? Imagine her being a bitch and inside she's thinking about all this. Tomoe wants to try out Corpse Girl's website. That's good. That's very, very good. I don't know what's good about that. Rumor has it that you can visit the website and request the death of somebody you know. How and if the victim dies isn't known to the public. Because of that, some people are pretty quick to dismiss the site as a hoax. How do you know that? How do you know that? However, the most interesting part isn't how or if the victim dies, but rather what happens to the victim before they die. Supposedly, the victim will receive a photo of their own corpse. How this photo exists before the victim's life is snuffed out isn't public knowledge. But the thought of this phenomena occurring is utterly intriguing. I think you mean hot and heavy for you. What happened if she reads someone's autobiography? I think she would faint and have like nosebleeds. I don't know. Nevertheless, the site has been gaining popularity lately, at least in certain corners of the internet. Is it 4chan? Message boards like Noise Channel and other similar sites have picked up on the rumors and like to exaggerate the website's authenticity. Oh my god. The fact that someone like Tomoe, a rather dense, dim-witted individual, has discovered the website means that it's actually more well-known than I previously thought. It means that people are actually talking about it outside of the internet. Brain is shutting down. Chances are good that Tomoe would want to try it out and request the death of someone in the office. A co-worker. Me, perhaps. She hates my guts as much as I hate hers. Finally, something exciting is going to happen in our dull workplace.
The next station is Shinjuku. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the Chuo line, the Shonan Shinjuku line, the Saikyo line.
She wants to be cursed. Yeah. What the hell? As the automated announcement reads through a list of connecting train lines, I get ready to disembark. The train pulls to a stop and I contort my body around the other passengers in an attempt to exit the train. Okay? Thank you, you weird-ass girl. Finally free of the tangled mess of flesh, I hasten my pace and navigate through the labyrinthine... How do you read that word? Station. I take the exit closest to my office and settle into a slower walk. I'm on time and I never desire to reach the office any earlier than needed. Emmy's still best girl for me, but she's dead. Corpse party when? When I have corpse party. Labyrinthine? Okay. Thanks, Dusties. Best girl is dead. It doesn't take long for the looming office tower to enter my field of vision. 32 stories of office space all crammed into one sleek, slim tower. The name Temujin is stamped across the structure in gigantic block letters. If you're looking for this building in Shinjuku, you can't possibly miss it. Steam share, I guess. But you don't have all of the corpse money. I would be so bad at playing corpse party though. Not 3 weeks ago, she's alive. Temujin carries the title of Japan's third biggest banking corporation. Wait, so this is another person? What? I mean, she didn't look like the previous girl, so I didn't think I was questioning it, but okay. Separate people. My brain is fizzled. It's a gigantic company with other branches in Kyoto, Osaka, Sapporo, Fukuoka, and a dozen smaller cities I don't even remember. I don't think this is Kurosawa anymore. I've worked here for close to 3 months now. Not a long time in the grand scheme of things. That said, I'm only a temp, and all I do is data entry. I work on the 14th floor along with about 60 other junior employees. That's a lot of people, including girl Tomoe Watanabe. I don't speak to many of my co-workers. That's the way I like it. Who said this was Kurosawa? Me, I said it. I'm not gonna lie, I said it. When I reach the building, I enter through the giant double sliding doors and find myself in the familiar lobby. I mean, if we press log, can we just see who she is? Can you see who she is? No. No, it's too far back. It was too far back. I'm pretty sure I said it. You know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They can have the same names, you know? You never know. Oh, it's like, damn, she's not bitchy. She's weird though. Comfortable couches line the walls circling a reception desk. 4 large elevators. I almost read that as elevators. That's not right. That's elevators. 4 large elevators are tucked away in the nook behind the reception desk. It's already busy this morning, though to be fair, this place is packed all the time. That's why you need 60 junior or something. I avoid the crowds of sharply dressed business people, feeling a little out of place in my semi-formal shirt and skirt. Ducking into a newly opened elevator, I tap my employee ID card to a backlit panel and press the button for my floor. Apart from the warrior stuff, she's actually not that bad, but the warrior stuff makes her extremely bad. Extremely terrible. The doors close and the I almost read that as elevator again. What? Why? Elevator begins its smooth ascent. I'm surprised to find that I'm the only one traveling up. Oh, nice office. I reach my floor and listen to the soothing chime as the doors open, revealing the open layout office before me. It's just hot she hasn't done anything. As long as she doesn't bother anyone, but she's getting hot and heavy in public. The static drone of workspace noise fills my ears. Noise. Conversation, ringing phones, finger tapping against keyboards, photocopiers. Even the steady low hum of the air conditioner contributes to the overall din. I make my way to the desk, stationed in the middle of the floor and surrounded by a dozen other identical desks. As I walk, somebody taps me on the shoulder gently.
Good morning, Kurosawa.
Who the fuck are you? Ah, Shinya Fujikawa, my senior. Though he's really only a couple of months older than me. He looks so young. He's worked here for a whole year after taking an internship straight out of senior high school. This is Kurosawa's sister. He's not an intern anymore, though I'm not quite sure of his job title.
Morning, Fujikawa.
Wow, the way her voice though.
How was your commute this morning?
Why do you want to know?
Fine, same as usual.
That's good to hear. Did you read any of your novels?
Are you interested in her? Is that why you're talking to her? He's referring to the horror books I like to read. I can tell from his tone that he doesn't exactly approve of the subject matter. I've known Shinya since junior high. We go way back, but I wouldn't exactly call us friends. Okay. However, he is the one that landed me this job, even though it's just a temporary contract. Okay. I've always had the feeling that he's a bit sweet on me. I could be way off the mark, though. Okay.
Well, I couldn't get a seat on the train today. Too hard to read while standing.
He does seem interested in you, Noriko.
Ah, that's a shame. You, still haven't accepted my, friend request, did you know?
His art is cute, but he's kinda desperate, don't you think? He's kinda desperate for Noriko, don't you think? Hello, Eternal! Another weirdo. I have to fight the urge to roll my eyes. He's a nice guy, but we were connected on Noise once before and I had to delete him. He's super obsessed with his father's detective work, and all he ever posts about is his assumptions and theories on petty crime cases. Right. Shy boys are love. And muted cause got work while be looking and will turn sound on as soon as it ends. Oh. Shy boys are what? You didn't finish your sentence. Also, I'm back from the dead. Maybe. Oh, you're at work now, right? I was going to say maybe you should sleep, but you can't. Normally, I'd find anyone on my friend list fascinating, but here's the thing. Syunthia never posts about his personal life. All he writes are long-winded rants on boring cases. Just add him and then mute him. Isn't that easy? I don't know. It's far beyond the amount of dullness even I can stand. I fish my phone out of my handbag and pretend that I'm looking at Noise.
Oh, how about that? Looks like I don't have any incoming friend requests.
Well. I quickly dipped my phone back into my bag.
How peculiar.
He's blushing from this.
I'll try and nudge again later.
So far, this game is full of weirdos. You know what I mean?
Sure, no problem.
Hey, is there someone more less weird? Like the weirdness is like up damn high.
Anyway, I better get to it. Work hard today, okay?
You got rejected. Just stop adding her.
You got it.
Syunthia offers a formal bow and goes on his way. He even offers a formal bow. Before I can take a step toward my desk, a mocking voice whispers in my ear.
How long are you gonna lead on sweet little Syunthia?
Are you here to work or are you here to show off your boobs? I shiver and find Tomoe Watanabe lurking right behind me, buzzing around my neck like an irritating mosquito. Half blonde.
That poor boy really has the hots for ya. When are you gonna tell him you're a cold-hearted psycho?
When are you gonna wear your shirt properly to the workplace?
Listen, I'm not leading him on, and I'm no psycho.
She does kind of look like she does kind of look like a yandere, you know, especially in this pose. Definitely a psycho. Oh my god, not the Betty Girl voice. It's a gal, you know.
Sounds like something a real psycho type would say, don't you reckon?
Says you. Of course, this is none other than the gal girl Tomoe, the very same brain-dead moron who posted this morning about wanting to try Corpse Girl's website about Tomomo. That's what she started her post with. Hydrate, Iril. Thank you for the hydrate. She's the kind of person that likes to stir up trouble and instigate conflict. She's had her vacant eyes on me since the day I first stepped foot in the office. Okay? She loves to torment me any chance she gets. Maybe I rubbed her the wrong way somehow, though I'm not sure what I ever did to her. Even though she's a data entry temp like me, she's worked here just a little longer than I have. Posture check and stretch. I'm sitting straight. I'll stretch. There we go. Unfortunately, that means I have to defer to her as my superior in this professional environment who is... yeah. She knows as much and likes to take advantage of the fact as often as possible. Definitely not my type. Sus.
It's funny, you know. You don't look like the type of skank to lead on a goody-goody like Syunthia.
How about you go and lead him on then?
I told you, I'm not leading him on.
Well, if you're not interested, maybe I'll take him out this weekend and tongue him at the cinema.
What does it mean to tongue him at the cinema? What?
Gross. Do what you want, but I doubt he's into someone with your, looks.
Right.
Oh yeah? What would you know? You think he likes your flat chest, little Miss Gothic Lolita?
Like make out with tongue? Oh, like French kissing. Okay, got it. Definitely would not like to get teased by her hair. Masochist. I know I should shrug off comments such as this, and normally I would, but backing down from Tomoe isn't something I can do easily.
I'll give you a tip. Guys like Syunthia are smart. Clever. If you want to impress him, don't let him know your head is as full of air as your inflatable breasts.
Inflatable breast. Oh. A flash of crimson. Oh my god. A flash of crimson lights up Tomoe's face and she looks ready to lash out at me. A group of coworkers, juniors like us, look over to us in concern. Tomoe takes a step back from me, but not before signaling a rude gesture with her fingers. Is it a middle
We
finger?
ain't done here, Noriko. Watch your back.
Watch your bag. Oh, masochist? Nah, you're definitely a masochist. Burn. Boobs are still boobs?
I'm trembling.
I'm trembling. Tomoe walks away and I breathe a sigh of relief. If it wasn't for having to deal with her, I wouldn't dread coming to work every day. Anyway, I wonder when she is planning to test out Corpse Girl's website. Will she try it on me since we just fought? Not justice? Says you as you like the big boobs. I'm not really sure if I should be excited or scared. Either way, it will definitely be fun to find out what happens if she does try the website. I finally reached my desk and take note of the time. I was supposed to start working 5 minutes ago, so I quickly logged into my computer and checked today's task list. It's all standard stuff today. I need to transfer a few tables of numbers from a spreadsheet into our company's online database. When I'm done, I have to run it by a few other people and then commit the changes to the server. The work is dull and repetitive, but my salary isn't bad. On the plus side, I get to wear headphones and listen to music while I work. That's nice. I dip into my handbag and retrieve my headphones, my phone, a can of milk coffee, a handful of breath mints. I lay them all out on my desk neatly. What, I prefer big personalities, the brighter they are, the better? I don't trust that. I don't trust it. I slip my headphones on, plug them into my phone, and hit play on my work playlist. Loud symphonic metal lovingly. Oh my god. Loud symphonic metal lovingly trashes my ears as I crack open the can of coffee and take a long sip.
Okay, let's get started.
She talks to herself. The stun. Exactly, you're gonna go blind. Then you can never see your boobas ever again. I return home to my quiet, cramped apartment after work. The place is really silent, a stark contrast to the bustling office where I spend my days. Throwing my handbag onto the tiny coffee table, I pick up my laptop and sit on the couch. I lie back and get comfortable, letting the laptop rest on my stomach as it boots up. The welcome screen loads up, so I click a couple of times, open my web browser, and then head to a very specific website saved in my favorites. Just like Icarus, I'll aim high for the sun just to die. Icarus didn't die. Oh, sorry, it's not right. She loved Corpse Girl's website. Alright. A cute dancing zombie girl is animated at the top of the page. A peculiar irregularity. Why can I not read? That always makes me giggle. I noticed that the page view counter at the bottom of the site is nearly the same as it was yesterday. There have been maybe 4 or 5 new visitors. I heave a sigh. Maybe the website isn't quite that well known after all. That begs the question, how did Tomoe discover it? Hydrate? Alright. He fell to his death? I don't know. I don't know about Icarus. There you go. Well, never mind that. My eyes scan the website's content. Request a death. Big, bold letters. Highlight. Highlight the site. It's not highlight. The intention couldn't be clearer. Further information on the site is sparse. Brief instructions tell the user to fill in a victim's phone number and upload a photo. Aside from that, there's not much else to mention. It doesn't even ask for a name. How do you fall when there's no gravity? Damn. After scanning the site, I move my mouse to the browser's address bar and click. I type a / after the address. Oh my god, I can't read. After the website's address and then add the word admin. I hit the enter key. A login page presents itself with empty username and password fields waiting to be filled in. My fingers tap dance around the keyboard and within moments I'm presented with a brand new page. A blinking slab of text greets me. One new request. A crooked smile cracks my stony expression. Okay? Finally, somebody has requested a death. Oh, she's an admin to the page. Somebody has asked me, Corpse Girl, to kill a victim. Oh, this is where things get exciting. I giggle and feel my cheeks flush red. This is the first request I've had for about a week. I've been logging in every evening, fingers crossed that somebody has elected a new victim for me. Today my wish has come true. Can't help but feel emotional at a time like this. My lower lip trembles and I feel tears welling up. I dab the corners of my eyes gently to avoid smudging my makeup. As I hover my mouse cursor over the view request button, a familiar and pleasant tingling sensation surges in my chest, my stomach, my thighs. I shiver with anticipation, my hot and steamy breath beginning to fog up the laptop screen. That is some hot and steamy breath you have there, ma'am. I click the button. Request details. Today, 2:47 p.m. local time. Victim's phone number. ****. Downloading image attachment. Oh, what the hell is that? The victim's photo automatically loads on my screen. The person in front of me is a total stranger, but that's okay. It doesn't change the task set out before me. A woman, rather plain, in her early 30s. She's well dressed, with minimal makeup, and she's not really putting her personality on display. It's a nice photo, better quality than some of the images I've received in the past. In fact, the photo looks like a corporate ID picture. I wonder if it was downloaded from a company database or website. No, scary boo. Hello, Pilo. Welcome. Well, the source of the photo doesn't matter. The simple fact is... Oh my god. The simple fact of the matter is that somebody has made a request for this person to die. It falls to me to fulfill that request. As Corpse Girl, I take requests very, very seriously. I have the victim's photo and I have a phone number. All I need now is to select a way for her to meet her untimely demise. How does nobody manage to track that number then? The 666-33-666-44-666-22 or some shit? I have previously thought about including an extra field on my website, an option for the user to choose the way they want their victim to die. After all, it would reduce the amount of strain on my creativity if the method was decided for me. But after careful consideration, I decided against it. Some people are sick, twisted. The cause of death would be far beyond my means and impossible to achieve. Don't worry too much about reading perfectly, but I hate getting tongue-tied. It's not even about the reading, it's just that I hate getting tongue-tied. Therefore, allowing the user to define the cause of death just isn't feasible. Instead, I'll stick to my current modus operandi. Operandi? Everything depends on the quality of the victim's photo. If it's detailed, and the victim's features are easily distinguishable, then I can be rather creative with the cause of death. Perhaps the victim's face suffers grotesque burns, or she has an iron stake thrust through her skull. However, if the victim's photo is low quality and doesn't provide enough detail to identify the subject, I have to resort to the default cause of death. A terrible, unlucky fall from a great height. And that's how Amy died. Maybe she slips, or maybe someone stumbles into her and sends her tumbling over a rail. The end result will be the same. A swift, crushing death from on high. The victim will end up face down on the concrete, completely unrecognizable save for clothes and accessories. It's not my favorite cause of death, but in some cases it is necessary. Regardless, it is still a valid way to fulfill the request. For now, it's time to get started. I can barely contain my excitement. I squirm against the couch, crossing and uncrossing my legs in a vain attempt to dissipate the heat rising through my body. I don't think you can dissipate the heat through crossing and uncrossing your legs, but okay. Taking a deep breath, I try to calm my nerves and get to work. The victim will receive a photo of her own corpse, time-stamped with the date of her death. It's Corpse Girl's signature move. My calling card, if you will. Seeing an image of one's own disfigured corpse is sure to strike fear into one's heart. And that's precisely the reason I take this step, to make the victim panic and act rationally. First things first, I save the victim's photo to my laptop's hard drive. I store it in a folder discreetly named System Files, hidden away in the root directory of my operating system, a password encrypted directory, of course. Next, I open up my favorite image editing software and load the photo. Looking carefully at the detail in the picture, I can see that this will be a work of art. I can really go to town with this request. I minimize the software, open my web browser, and access a particular website. The database of the deceased, the DD, as it's known on the dark web, my secret weapon, the ultimate resource for my work. The DD is a collection of countless high-resolution photographs of dead bodies. Oh, so that's how it does work, crossing and uncrossing your legs. Why don't you just fan yourself then? This is sweaty? Why is it sweaty? Murder victims, crime scenes, suicides. Ehete nandayo! It's Wish! Thank you for the red Wish! Let's shout out Wish. If I can spell the name correctly, because I'm better at typing. Nandayo! Ehete nandayo!
You want to tell your friends that you definitely eat ass.
Welcome, Raiders!
You eat ass like you've been starving in the desert and just found
Eat
an ass-eating buffet.
This is a nice clip.
But it's too
You
late.
eat ass. You eat ass. Oh no, it's the ass clip. It shall forever remain. Nice clip. This is a very nice clip. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream? How did your stream go? What were you doing? I know that you were doing something, but I didn't know what you were doing. Eating what? Eating ass? You're not here eating ass. Perverted individual. If somebody has died in one way or another, chances are good that some perverted individual has captured the moment in all its gory glory. Such valuable images are essential to my work. Using these photos as a base, I can edit my victim's details into the picture. My process is simple. I start by locating the perfect corpse photo. How does one eat this ass? Did Mama Syun change mic? I'm lazy, so I'm using my headset mic right now. So, yes and no. Yes and no. I searched the database, and in less than 2 minutes, I discover a disgustingly detailed photo of a woman with her entrails splitting from her stomach. Her face is blue, having suffocated before even having a chance to bleed to death. She's about the same age as my victim. She's of a similar height and build. Finding a photo that specifically suits my victim's features is easy thanks to the DD's excellent catalog of tags and filters. Some people are into that. Into what? Eating ass? I simply search for the keywords that match my victim's description and find a corpse that fits. Using this photo as a starting point, I digitally edit my victim's face onto the body. She's a Photoshop master. It's not some quick job that even a child can do. It's a painstakingly crafted work of art that would fool even the keenest eye. An hour passes, then 2, then 3. Before I know it, midnight has come and gone, but the work is nearing completion. All that remains is to add the final touches. I like to add specific distinguishable details to the image. A personal item or accessory, clothes, makeup, you name it, I can edit it in. I hope it's the ass eating, not the dead body. Could be both. Oh my, oh my. With personal details added, I adjust the lighting and color palette, just slightly, enough to make the photo truly unique. Okay. If the victim decides to reverse image search the photo and discovers that it's a forgery, all my work would be for naught. And with that, the masterpiece is complete. A grisly, gruesome, gratuitously, how do you read that word? Gory gift for the soon-to-be departed. I need to shower, I'm gonna lurk. Thank you for lurking. Have a good shower, Dango. The victim will receive this photo of a corpse that is, for all intents and purposes, a perfect replica of her own physical form. She will open the image on her phone, and the life she once knew will crumble to pieces. Gratuitously, gratuitously, I don't know. My lips curl into a satisfied smirk. During my hours of work, my breathing eventually steadied, and my excited nerves settled into a zen-like calm. But seeing the finished art piece now, I begin to feel my heart pounding once more. The macabre... Macabre? I can't read a lot of these words, man. What the hell? Vision before me is exhilarating. Adrenaline and dopamine surge throughout my body, giving me a sudden head rush of bliss. To say that I'm attracted to the sight of blood and guts would be misleading. No, I'm not into that at all. The excitement stems from the thought of taking control of somebody else's life, dictating their future, controlling their fate. For with the creation of this image, I have taken the victim's life into my own hands, like a puppet master pulling the strings of a marionette. By forging this convincing creation, I will compel the victim to take her own life. Okay? That's right, my own hands need not become stained. The hands of Corpse Girl have never been dirtied with the blood of a victim. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's been dirtied. This is the true nature of my work. Carefully crafting corpse photos in such a way to convince the victim that their fate is already sealed, that no matter what they do, they cannot escape the death that awaits them. Is this a sociopath or psychopath one? Yeah, most probably sociopath. And the date stamped on the photo is the icing on the cake, the ultimate driving force behind the victim choosing to end their own life. A date so near in the future, a time that has not yet occurred, a fiber of uncertainty carefully interwoven into the image that causes the victim to pause and consider the possibilities. Is this photo from the future? Is this truly my fate? How can I outrun a future that has been pre-decided? These are the thoughts that run through a victim's mind. Despair and dread flood the senses. Overwhelming anxiety gives way to calm acceptance. This is my dead body. This is how I die. Why should I fight it? And when the victim's last vestige I can't read that word too, of resistance gently breaks like a silk spider web, being torn by a cool breeze, they finally give in. They invite their end. This is the way it will go down for this woman, this complete and total stranger. I'm confident, certain, convinced. Vestige. It was a sudden spark of inspiration that guided me to begin fabricating corpse photos about a year ago. I can never quite recall exactly what it was that spawned the idea. Yeah, thank you. Sometimes I get close to remembering, but the recollection dances at the edge of my mind and slips back into the darkness. The art is so good, I know, right? Regardless, I ventured down a dark and dangerous path. I built Corpse Girl's website and invited strangers to request the deaths of people they knew. But I'm not sold on the story. Me neither, not yet anyways. But it's also only chapter 1, so... It was a sales tactic, simply a way to encourage users to submit images. I had no intention or means of ending lives. Little did I know of the true power I wielded. I only intended to create corpse photos and send them to people for fun. I wanted to startle and scare some unsuspecting fools. It would be a lie to claim that I didn't get off on it. The thought of people shrieking in fear at the sight of their own corpse was more than delicious. Okay. It sated my budding lust. It filled a dark hole in the depths of my soul and gave me a purpose. Never in a million years did I dream that one of my corpse photos would result in the death of another human being. What the hell? I'll never forget her name. Ruri Hatano. 20-something, slim, gorgeous, eyes that took my breath away the moment I gazed upon her portrait. She looks like she's 15. She was the first person to make me feel bad about crafting hoax photos. The only person to make me feel bad about it. But I did it anyway. Corpse Girl never rejects a request. It's her. My conviction. Conviction. I forged a beautiful rendition of her death. Thanks to some rather macabre stored photos obtained via the database of the deceased, I strung Ruby's corpse up in the field like a ghoulish scarecrow. Okay. The photo was incredible. It was my 5th or 6th work. The 5th or 6th time a user of Corpse Girl's website requested a death. I wonder where the physical corpses come to be. I know, right? How and where? Same, right? Ruri Hatano died just hours after receiving the photo. I don't know why. I don't know if she killed herself or if somebody murdered her. But I know one thing. Ruri Hatano's body, a real body, was found in the field, hanging like a scarecrow, surrounded by crows. This is all going to come back to bite her in the ass, isn't it? Her eyes had been gouged out of her skull, and her stiff fingers clutched her phone tightly. According to the news report, her phone displayed a familiar image, the very image I created of her corpse. When I first learned of Rui's death, I was overcome with varying emotions. I felt sick, elated, disgusted, overjoyed, depressed, aroused. Of course she feels aroused. Had I somehow caused her death? Was Corpse Girl responsible for taking her life? Even though my hands weren't stained with blood, I still felt responsible, as you should. A lurid truth landed upon me at that moment. Corpse Girl held the power to end lives, and the more I dwelt on that fact, the more obvious it became to me. I began to feel the power pulsing through my veins, throbbing in my blood as my heart pumped and pounded within my chest. I can't explain how the power works, and I don't know why I have it, but somehow the corpse photo I create can compel a victim to end their own life, or compel someone else to end it for them. What? How is this working? Rui died in the way that I envisioned. Her dead body matched the fake corpse photo I painstakingly crafted. And I didn't even have to leave the safety and comfort of my apartment to ensure her death. Corpse Girl's power is real, extraordinary, and I vowed to exercise that power as frequently as possible. Okay? That's a very weird thought you have over there, but okay. Ruri Hatano died last year. Since then, I've been chasing that rush, that thrill that comes with snuffing out a soul, you're a serial killer. It wasn't hard to grow the popularity of Corpse Girl's website after that incident. Particularly, dark corners of the internet gobbled up the news with enthusiasm, and the site saw an influx of new visitors. And on a few occasions, I've even overheard people in the real world whispering about the mysterious website that lets you request a death. I've crafted corpse photos for dozens of requests. Each photo is more convincing and realistic than the last, thanks to my ever-evolving skills. But none of my recent attempts have been successful. Not a single person has dropped dead since Rui Hatano. Oh, so only one person died so far, huh? I'm beginning to wonder if Corpse Girl's power has fizzled out. Or perhaps I never had any power to begin with. Maybe Rui's death was simply a fluke, a morbid coincidence. I've spent countless hours doubting myself. Doubting Corpse Girl, I've tried so hard to replicate that one success. Every time I receive a request, I do the same thing as I did in Ruri Hatano's case. I edit a photo of the victim, I create a convincing corpse photo, and I time-stamped it with the time of death. I send the photo to the victim, and then I leave the rest up to fate. But nothing ever comes of it. I'm not so delusional to think that in normal circumstances, a simple photo would be enough to convince someone to kill themselves. And even if the photo fell into someone else's hands, it wouldn't inspire them to go out and kill the victim. Of course not. However, these are no ordinary circumstances. I once activated a power beyond the ken of mortal men. I caused Rui Hatano to die by her own hand, or by the hand of another. I need to find a way to manifest my power once more, to prove that I, Corpse Girl, have the power of death and destruction at my fingertips. Once a new victim perishes, I know it will pave the way to more and more deaths. My website will gain popularity and become more than just an urban myth. People will live their lives in fear, forever wondering if Corpse Girl is lurking behind the next text message they receive. Yes, I can see the future I crave so clearly in my mind. I'm close to achieving my goal. I know I am. And when my dream comes true, I can finally... Alright. The incessant chirping of birds gently kindles the embers of my consciousness. My heavy eyelids open to find my body contorted before me, legs split across the couch in the most uncomfortable position I can imagine. I groan and twist my torso. letting my spine pop and crack until the aches in my body drift away. I need to stop falling asleep on the couch. I'm still young, but I can't handle a night away from my comfortable bed. My eyes fall upon my open laptop, lying on its side on the floor. The screen is blank, the battery drained. I briefly panic, hoping against hope that I saved my work before falling asleep. I stumble to my feet and pick up the laptop, then charge towards the power outlet. I plug in and boot up, revitalizing the mechanical beast and feeling a wave of relief as the roaring of the internal fans signify the breath of life. The screen flickers and bathes my eyes in harsh light. My eyes squint against my will and I make out the image before me. The mutilated corpse of my latest victim, perfection in picture form. The timestamp in the lower corner reads May 27, 11:07 a.m. tomorrow's date. The photo is ready to be sent out. If I send it now, the victim will receive it immediately, notice the date, and realize her death is imminent. It's time to set the wheels of demise in motion. Leaving my laptop in the outlet. Not in the outlet. Leaving my laptop at the outlet, I quickly dart into the kitchen. Well, to call it a kitchen is misleading. It's simply a tiled area connected to my living space with a small refrigerator, microwave oven, and a single hot plate. A small stack of drawers is nestled next to the fridge, and I pull open the second drawer from the top. Plunging my hand inside is always an odd sensation. My fingers get buried underneath a dozen cheap plastic flip phones. Oh! So she has a ton of flip phones. Like, okay. But what about the number though? Touch hand in what? Cheap plastic flip phones? Alright, this one. Alright, a dozen cheap plastic flip phones. I grasp one of the phones between my thumb and forefinger and remove it from the drawer. It's a scratched up pink model from 2010 or so, a relic from a time not all that long ago, but that may as well be forgotten. I thought I came back to something else. What do you think you came back to? To her being aroused again? I flipped the screen up and turned the device on, relieved to see this artifact still holds power. To be fair, I charged up all these phones just a few weeks ago, but the fact that they retain a charge after being inactive for so long is a testament to their engineering. In any shady line of work, these kinds of phones are referred to as burners, cheap, disposable devices that are discarded as soon as their purpose is fulfilled. Wouldn't be too far-fetched? True. I acquired them by rather unsavory means, but that's neither here nor there. I use these phones to send out the photos I make. By doing this, I avoid using my personal phone and thus prevent anything from being traced back to me. Okay? When the photo has been sent, I keep the burner phone for 24 hours, just in case the victim sends a reply. I know I'd get a good laugh out of that. Of course, I don't keep the phone on my person. I store it in an old shed out the back of my apartment building. When 24 hours have passed, I remove the phone's SIM card, snap it in half, and discard it with the combustible trash. The phone itself gets smashed and trashed in the dumpsters outside a convenience store. I also delete the photos off my hard drive and clear my internet history. Obviously, I don't even use my own internet connection at home. I leech off my gullible neighbor's Wi-Fi. Nice. He's under the impression I can't afford my own internet connection. Whether or not I convinced him of such is irrelevant. So he's happy to share his connection with me. Should the police ever try to track my actions, they'll only be led straight to my neighbor. I've gone to great lengths to ensure my actions are untraceable. This has all been anticipation of my inevitable success. But he gave you his internet, so technically you're still gonna be found out, I guess. Use NordVPN. That's right. For 2 years off, use this code from so-and-so YouTuber. Looking down at the pink phone in my hand, I clear my mind and focus on the task before me. The photo is transferred easily from my laptop to the burner phone. Once complete, I open the text messaging app and enter the victim's phone number. Sponsor the stream, not VPN. Nah, they're not gonna sponsor you. You have to grow big for them to sponsor you. That's how it goes, right? I leave the message field blank, but I attach the photo, of course. The victim will receive an empty text message from an unknown number with only an image attached. The message is just about ready to send, but there's one more flourish I'd like to add. I open a particular app I previously downloaded to every burner phone. It's simply called Number Mask, and it's one of the most ingenious apps I've ever used, so that's how she gets the number. The app asks for the number I want to use. I punch in my memorized trademark 666 33 666 22 666 44 666. Now when I send a text message, the receiver will see these numbers appear on the caller ID. Not only does it mask the burner's real phone number, but it's an extra calling card to help boost my infamy. It's not infamy, it's infamy. I smirk, my thumb hovering over the send message button. This is it. This is going to be my long-awaited victory. The second victim to end up dead. I just know it. This is the stepping stone to my success. The second of many bodies that will pave the way to my glory. I send the message. Alright, ma'am. Welcome back, Dango. I arrived at work on time, just as usual. My handbag is heavy with the weight of several cans of coffee, hopefully enough to keep me power through the day after having had such a late night. I can't help but yawn loudly as I wait for the elevator in the lobby. Just before the elevator doors open, my phone starts to ring. I step aside and answer the call.
Hey. Hi, Noriko. Good morning. Did
It's
I
Aoi.
call at a bad time?
Imagine being on time on work. Can't be me being late for 3 hours. What? You've been late for 3 hours?
Not
Yes,
at
it's
all.
Aoi.
I'm just about to go into the office.
I guess Aoi is the factory?
Oh, should I call back later? It's no problem. Don't stress. Okay, sorry.
I understand having Aoi's voice sound like she's calling from the phone, but why does Noriko have to sound like she's talking to the phone too? Isn't she supposed to be like us? So like, shouldn't we hear her voice better? I'm late again for 3 hours. The nervous, apologetic girl on the other end of the call is Aoi Sato, an old school friend from back in the day. Though we never really had any common interests, we used to be inseparable at school. She was shy, I was introverted. It was a combination that worked in our favor, even if our conversations were a little on the boring side. To say that we are no longer shy and introverted wouldn't be entirely true. Ori has gotten better. She's definitely more outgoing, but she still suffers from a great deal of social anxiety. Game full of As for me, I'm still pretty introverted. My tolerance for being around other people has improved a bit, but I do prefer solitude, and visiting places I've never been to puts me on edge. Okay, to call Aoi my best friend would be accurate. She's my closest confidant. Even so, she knows nothing about my part-time masquerading as corpse girl. No one does, and I plan to keep it that way.
So, Aoi, what did you want to talk about? Oh, well, you see, that guy at work is still bothering me, and I wanted to see if you had any more advice for me.
Ah man, those persistent
Ah, jeez. The older guy that always hits on you? Yeah. What a creep. You're 19, for God's sake. He must be, what, 50?
Ew.
I think he's 52.
That's even worse.
You know his actual age? Well, whatever. If he's still bothering you, you have to take a stand. He's not your coworker, right? Just a regular customer?
It's not even a coworker.
Right. Then tell your manager. Have him banned from the venue. I can't talk to the manager. I don't want to cause trouble for the company.
Why?
Jeez, girl. Sometimes you need to stand on your own 2 feet. I know. Well, if talking to the manager is out of the question, then you need to be firm with the creep. Tell him you won't stand for being groped anymore.
Ew.
His behavior is simply unacceptable, and if he won't change, you won't serve him anymore.
Ew. Ew!
He's scary, Noriko. I don't know if I can confront him like that.
Ew.
He's always drunk. Even before he comes into the place. I try not to serve him too much, but... Are you sure you can't quit that stupid job? Working at a maid cafe really doesn't suit you at all. I thought you wanted a government position. I do. I want to work in a cozy office, kind of like you, but you know I don't have any qualifications. Why don't I see if there's anything open here? Maybe Syunthia can help out. He got me this job, remember? Syunthia. Maybe. He was always a nice guy, right? He's super nice. Stick in the mud, but a nice one. Noriko, don't be mean.
Yeah, don't be like that 52-year-old groping.
Yeah. You want me to ask? Yes, please. If it's no trouble. It's no trouble. I'll talk to Syunthia. Then maybe you can quit that crappy job and come work with me. Oh, that really does sound wonderful. Thank you, Noriko. I'd be so lost without you.
What's a stick in the mud? I have no idea. I have no idea.
Don't be silly.
It's a saying.
You're
I know that it's a
amazing,
saying.
Holly. Leave this to me.
I guess she cursed that guy. A downer, kind of like someone who is a stickler for rules and no funs. Oh. Now we know.
Thank you.
I end the call and heave a sigh, having to go and ask Syunthia about a job. Actually, it's a pain in the ass. But I never admit that to Aoi. I want to help the poor girl, I really do. I do nearly anything for her. The elevator arrives at the lobby and I step inside as soon as the door opens. What's wrong with being a downer?
Good morning, Kurosawa.
Hello, Syunthia.
Fujikawa. Good morning.
Syunthia takes me by surprise as I exit the elevator. Has he been waiting for me here? Bro, back off?
I wanted to catch you before we sit down to work. I sent you another friend request. Can you make sure you got it this time?
Bro.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Bro. What am I supposed to do when he puts me on the spot like this? I try not to groan as I get my phone out and open up noise. It's impossible to hide my screen from Syunthya's piercing gaze.
Well, what do you know? I have a new friend request.
Oh, great. It worked this time. Go ahead and accept it, please.
Bro. Bruh. You gotta learn how to give up one way or another.
Yeah, sure thing.
Sure thing. I hesitantly accept the request. A little fireworks animation pops up on the screen with a celebratory message about making a new friend.
Yay! Looks like we're officially friends now. So, can I call you Noriko from now on?
One day this game will have somebody normal. Hey, just because you look cute doesn't mean you can do shit like this. Yo, what the fuck? I've never cared much for formalities. I try to adhere to them in the workplace, but honestly, I don't care if people refer to me by my first or last name, regardless of whether they're friends or not.
That's fine. You can call me Noriko.
Syunthya's eyes light up. That seems to have made the boy happy.
Thank you. Oh, you can call me Syunthia, of course.
He's a very disappointing Bishonen. He's a very disappointing Bishonen. Everyone in this game is just... That's not a cute face, that's a face with agenda. That's just something you would know. He's so cute though. Just because he's cute doesn't mean he can be a creep. That's a face that would murder and stalk for love. How do you know that, Ati? How do you know that? Cuteness or beauty is never an excuse. True.
Syunthia. Hey, we've known each other since junior high, right? Shouldn't we have been on a first-name basis anyway?
Yes, that's true, but we're in the office now, you know? It wouldn't do if you started working here and called me Syunthia right away.
Then call you Syunthia Senpai. You're supposed to be like the one who introduced me anyways. Just shut up.
I suppose.
Shut up!
I'm really glad we're proper friends now, Noriko. Maybe we can get a coffee sometime.
You may be cute, but I hate you. My dislike for this character has gone up the roof. It's like, it's worse than the bitches in the prologue. Shut up. Shut up. I can't help but feel he's trying to push his luck as far as it will go. Any suspicions I had about him having a crush on me are now confirmed. I brush a stray lock of hair out of my face and smile as sweetly as I can while I change the subject.
Hey, actually, I wanted to ask you something. Are there any more temp jobs available here right now?
I can see the cute past all the red flags. No. The art is cute. The art is cute, but boy, oh boy. I never asked anyone to get coffee with me. Just instead of asking somebody to get coffee with you, just ask them to get you some coffee.
Temp jobs, huh? Are you looking to pick up extra hours?
No, you dumbass.
No, not exactly. I'm asking for a friend who needs a new job.
A friend of Noriko's. Well, let's see. We pretty much always have data entry roles up for grabs. Unless your friend wants something more interesting? Do they have any particular qualifications?
Exactly, they asked me to get coffee for them. No, you're supposed to ask them to get coffee for you.
Not really. Data entry is more than fine. Actually, you already know who I'm talking about. Remember Aoi Sato?
Aoi Sato? Yes, I think I do remember her. That really shy girl from our school days, correct?
That's her, yeah.
Wow. I never knew you were still in touch with school friends, Noriko.
What do you mean she's still in touch with you? You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Aoi's probably the only one. We're fairly close.
I'm the gopher, that's why you gotta step out from being a gopher.
That's so. As for me, I don't really have any friends from back then.
You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Shinya's heartbreaking confession doesn't surprise me too much. He doesn't strike me as the type of person to have many friends at all. Sure, I'm the same, but... So this is Syunthia's... Listen, it's very disgusting. It's very disgusting. Okay, it's very disgusting. I wonder why. What a sad boy. Well...
No! But what am I saying? We're friends now. So I guess I do keep in touch with school friends.
I can't stand this guy. I can't stand this guy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, I'll ask my superior if we can get Sato an interview. Is that okay?
What do you think? I asked you whether you have a job for it. Shut the fuck up.
I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, Shinya.
No problem. Leave it to me.
I'm gonna have nightmares of this guy. I'm gonna have nightmares of this guy, I swear to God. What the fuck? He gives me an awkward salute before skipping away. Our little exchange has obviously made him pretty happy. Disgusting. Pui. Pui. Disgusting. Getting off on social media posts doesn't seem so bad anymore, huh? Listen. Getting bad on social media is bad too. But God, Jesus Christ, this guy, the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst character I've seen in this game so far. For some reason, something that Tomoe Watanabe said yesterday pops into my head. She mentioned that I'm leading Shinya on. But that's not true, is it? It is, you dumbass. I shake the thought out of my head. I'm just being nice to him. That's not wrong, is it? It's not, but some guys misunderstand, so you're in the wrong anyways. Shut up. I take a seat at my desk and perform my morning ritual. From my handbag, I retrieve my headphones, coffee, and breath mints. I need to calm the fuck down. Computer on, music playing, coffee open. My fingers tap rhythmically against the keyboard and I slip into the usual workday trance. She doesn't owe him anything though, and she has never shown she's
So,
interested. That is
you're
true.
connecting with Syunthia on noise now, huh?
You can make it clear with us, dumbasses. No, it's just some people. It's really just some people. My walk to the train station is interrupted by a familiar grating voice.
Sounds like both of you are getting on pretty well.
I wish he would get off my case, not gonna lie. How about you just take him? You said that you're gonna give him a tongue massage, right? Just do it. Just do it.
How did you...
Oh, of course. Tomoe and I are already friends on Noise. She would have seen the notification when I accepted Shinya's request. It's actually kind of strange that Tomoe and I are connected through the app. We added each other on my first day of work before I learned how much of an intolerable excuse of a human being she is. Can I take her instead? I mean, right. It's kind of on him for assuming that she's interested. Only a dumbass assume that. True, but a lot of guys assume that. So I think it's gotten to the point that most people will just like try not to be quote unquote nice to them anymore. You can have this on Atty, what? We simply never deleted each other even after all these months. Her posts are entertaining anyway and makes me aroused anyway, right? This fucking Noriko. And since I rarely ever post anything myself, she probably forgot we were connected at all. Until today.
Now look, don't get me wrong, you hear? I ain't actually interested in Shinya. Nah, I'm real happy for you both, like.
Neither am I. Shut the fuck up.
But what I can't stand is a skank like yourself getting some while I'm over here all dry like a desert.
That's your own problem. That's not my problem. That's your problem.
What the hell are you talking about?
It pisses me off that guys just sluts like you, and you barely have to put in any work.
You just call me a slut. You're the one who just...
Meanwhile, nice girls like me gotta put in so much effort to even get noticed.
This is... Instead of r/nice guys, this is r/nice girls.
You think all of this is just natural? I put so much effort into how I look, you know? And guys like Shinya don't even bat an eyebrow at me.
Girl, maybe if you remove your makeup and dress nicer, I don't know.
You mean bat an eyelid, right?
What did she say? Bat an eyebrow. She said bat an eyebrow. So much effort to unbutton. And, you know, Etty likes her.
Whatever. It don't matter. I'm sick of skanks.
Is she even wearing bra? I don't even think she's wearing bra.
Look, let me be honest with you. I'm not interested in Shinya, and I'm not trying to be with him. I don't chase guys, and it's pretty rare that they chase me. You've got me all wrong.
No need bra. Wow, harsh.
Like I'd believe you. Do you spend your time chasing chicks then?
Hey, why do you judge? She can be a lesbian if she wants.
That's not your business. But you don't have to worry about me pursuing Shinya. Tell you what, any guy at the office is all yours, okay? I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how it's gonna be, slut?
Girl, what do you want?
You think no one is good enough for you, but they're good enough for me?
Oh, what do you want?
You're just like all the other girls. You think I'm worth being pitied? You think I need it?
Fuck.
Well, I don't want your pity. You're nothing but a fake stank.
Okay. Tomoe pushes forward, her bulk forcing me off the sidewalk and into the thicket of trees bordering the path. Ow! Ow! The burning slap across my face comes out of nowhere. I'm blinded by white stars and my entire face feels like it's on fire. Fuck, bro. The strike is hot, sharp, vicious. It happens so suddenly that I'm having difficulty processing it. I stumble, but my legs don't quite give out. My mind races trying to put together what just happened. You know, if Noriko just go wah to Shinya, I'm pretty sure he would do something about it. Just make use of the guy. He was being a creep to you anyways, man. Tomoe hit me. Why? Why did she hit me? There's a strange sort of disconnect in my mind. My body doesn't feel like my own, like this isn't actually happening to me, but rather I'm watching it happen to someone else. To make corpses, Eternal's gonna go in and kill the girl. Time seems to slow down and speed up all at once. The slap replays twice in my mind before Tomoe's hand even leaves my face. Etty is still saying that he can fix her. Somebody just give this girl to Etty. You know, like you're like Eternal. Eternal, when I was playing Death Mark, he loved Mary and I made him a Dakimakura of Mary. I should make you a Dakimakura of Tomoe. The hell? She's disassociating? Yeah, definitely. I catch a glimpse of her furious expression, red and strained, and overcome with anger.
I hate you. I hate everyone like you. Don't pity me.
Nobody's pitying you, you shut up. The second strike connects with my chin and I flinch, my entire body paralyzed with pain. Girl, what the fuck? She hit me again?
Stop!
I hate you. I hate you!
Tomoe has lost it. She's absolutely furious and I can't figure out what I did wrong. Gosh, I wish that was me. What the fuck? Masochist. The third attack is a curled fist aimed straight at my stomach. Oh my god. Through sheer luck or complete accident, I tumble backward, narrowly avoiding the punch and instead landing on my rear. The pavement is rough and hard, but I'm sure it feels a lot better than taking a fist in the gut. Tomoe screams and rushes at me, but I scramble to my feet and grab her by the wrists. She fails wildly, her eyes looking like they'll pop out of her skull at any given second. Her breathing is harsh and ragged, and tears of rage have caused a flood of clotted makeup to run down her face. Tell me which one dies first so I can eat the soul. Can we eat the soul of Tomoe right now? I mean, I wish I was there to fix her up. Definitely not. If you want, I could knife you. Eternal? No. Why she no attack back? Like, I guess she just doesn't care for cat fight. I don't know.
Calm down! Calm down!
She struggles against me, slowly giving in as my tight grip prevents her from attacking me further. She begins to sob softly.
I hate you! I hate everything about you!
What the fuck did I ever do? With a great pull, Tomoe frees herself from my grip. She steps away, cursing, and then runs past me. I blink in disbelief as she breaks into a sprint, heading in the direction of the train station. I raise a hand to my tender face and touch it gently. The stinging sensation is completely new to me. Never before have I been attacked by them.
What the hell was all that about? I can't believe she hit me.
Woohoo. Sorry. My first reaction to that is just boohoo. Alright. I really could fix her into a nice girl, damn. Okay. It is 1 AM. I need to stop. I have work tomorrow. No, I need to stop here. So let me just look for somebody to read. We will continue this another day. Okay, who should we read? Who should we read? Is there anybody on? I'm invested in this drama. We still need to finish up Death Mark Eternal, but I haven't hit you up at all. Not at all. Absolutely not at all. Was fun. I'm glad. Just hit me hard. Why is all my viewers masochist? The fuck? Man, I'm not even the saddest. I'm like 95% vanilla or some shit. And you guys come with this. We're gonna raid Prata Wizard. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Y'all are fine with me. As long as it's not Syunthia, it's fine. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Raid messages. We're going to go to Prata Wizard. Have fun with Prata Wizard. I'm gonna go to sleep probably. Also, once again, raid messages is by Avadango. Thank you for the raid messages. It's never gonna be changed. It'll never be changed. Thank you for joining me in what was this game called again? Corpse Factory. Alright. We will continue playing this probably tomorrow. If I feel like it. Probably tomorrow. And then I'll have to find some days to play with Eternal of Deathmark. I'm pretty sure we don't remember shit anymore. It's been too long. I mean, I'm sure I remember shit. I don't think you guys remember shit from Deathmark anymore. So it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Have fun at Prata Wizard. Say hi to the Prata Wizard. Okay, bye bye. Good night. Good night.